Hello everyone, my name is Vanitas and welcome back to the Forever World. And in the last episode we built this beautiful castle and I got a bunch of diamonds, so now I am fully stacked out with enchanted armor and a bit of extra diamonds, just a light 2.5 stacks. And so in this episode I'm gonna be going to the Nether. Yes, if you've seen the title, because you probably did before you clicked on the video. It is Nether time and I have to go and get blaze rods, get pearls, get all the necessities to go fight the ender dragon and start preparing. I'm not gonna fight the ender dragon this episode, but it's gonna happen pretty soon. And as you can see, there are 2 villagers and an iron golem in this sheep pit, and I am having trouble getting out because it is crazy. And the cow pit, well, you can see the state of that. But let me give you a quick update of what I've done in between episodes. So first, as you notice, we have this melon farm, which I just set up to start farming melons because I want to make a massive melon farm way over there. And I've also began clearing it out a bit and flattening it out because, well, I needed to farm up dirt because I needed a lot of dirt, and in the process I started clearing out the space where I'm gonna have a massive melon or maybe wheat farm. I'll still think of it, but what I do know is that I do want a bunch of melons to just do some crazy stuff. And also they're just good for villager trading. Once I set up a decent villager trading hall, I'll be able to farm up a lot of emeralds. So currently I have 2.5 stacks of melons, of full melon blocks, and the reason I needed dirt is because I turned off full bright because I used it for another world I was playing with my friends, for mining and stuff. But yeah, so the reason why I needed dirt is because of this. If you remember in the last episode, all of this was open underneath the castle, and now I did all of this and it is just a lot. It's a lot. And if I open it up here, you can see it is very hollow inside, and this will be a pretty good basement. There's a lot of space down there, so once I get my hands on some sponges, I'll clear it out under there and make a very cool basement, hopefully. Also, we have the sign fountain here. I will be trying to build some sort of sandstone statue fountain type of thing. And another thing you may notice, I do have some enchantments, and that is because I was just looking for looting free on my sword, and right now it is on level 30. So once I get level 30, I will be enchanting my sword with looting free. So I would like to do that before heading into the Nether. Also, as you may notice, all of the path blocks except for here are gone pretty much. I fixed this place up. I've been farming birchwood in between episodes. I've just been doing a bunch of random stuff and stuff that is just trivial, or I guess a better word would be it's just work, boring work. No, not boring, but just chores. There we go, chores. Just stuff that I really wouldn't be including in an episode. Like building this melon farm would have just been like a 20-second montage max, or farming trees, it's just random stuff like that. So enough rambling. I do need to somehow get 11 levels, and I'm trying to think of a good way to do that, and I guess the best way would be to do some trading with villagers. And as you can see, I have so many birch logs because, as I said, I was farming wood in between episodes and I got a bunch. So let's go trade with these guys. Now I actually will not be able to trade all of these out. I do need more villagers. Where did my fletching table just... I do need more villagers, and I actually don't know where all the others are, and I should just make more fletching tables. Let me do that real quick. Okay, I got 3 more. It took a annoyingly long time to grab the flint. All of these guys are out of stock, and I'm missing a bit of XP. Oh my god, I'm legit so close, but all of these guys are out of stock. Let's just buy some arrows. Right, there we go. Exactly level 30 pretty much. I used pretty much all of the wood that I was farming up and yeah, now this is the only wood that I have, the one in my inventory, but that's fine because I can just always farm up more. It's not really that big of a deal. Give me looting free and just sharp 4 on breaking. Come on. Smite 4. I mean, that's not amazing. Also, I farmed up 10 obsidian already, so I can go ahead and build a portal. And I'm gonna be opening up this passageway out the back because I don't want to place it where the villagers can access it, because they're just gonna go in and it's just gonna be quite annoying if that happens. Right, we got a cute little portal. I just need a flint and steel. Right, well, I think I have everything I will need in the Nether, so I guess it's time to go in. Please give me a good spawn. Oh my god. What the actual hell? What? I legit spawned above a lava pool? Are you actually serious? That is not okay. Alright, please just don't freaking knock me into the lava. That's all I'm asking. Oh my god, there's a ghast. I need to shoot it fast. Okay, there we go. Okay, I got this kind of covered. I guess this is a pretty good spot to look around. Well, I cannot see anything like a fortress, which is not great because this is a terrible spawn, and if I could at least see a structure close, that would be pretty helpful, but I cannot, sadly. I'm gonna try to build a bridge over there, so hopefully no ghasts spawn. Okay, we have a nice little path. I was quite scared while making it, but now it is all safe, kinda. I mean, if a ghast shoots me, that's not gonna be very good, but it's better than nothing. Alright, I made a little staircase up, and yeah, I mean, this is quite the spawn. So I went back and made some golden boots so that these little guys don't attack me. Now it is time to look for a fortress or a bastion. Finding either one of those would be pretty useful. So when I do find them, oh well, that is quite funny. As I say that there's a fortress. Well, I'm happy that I didn't have to look for hours, because that is a possible occurrence. Alright, well, I'm in, and I do have a Smite 4 sword, so like wither skeletons are not even gonna be a problem. I have made a terrible discovery that my sword actually has knockback 2. I didn't even realize. So pretty much fighting blazes is gonna be quite a lot more annoying. Oh, there's a spawner right here. Okay, thank god. No, I got lit on fire. The good thing is I can just crit them out with an axe and then last hit them with the looting free, so it's not that bad. Alright, well, I do have 14 rods already. I guess looting free is quite good. I do see a bastion. It is very far away though. We got the phase logo here with the bone blocks. And a dried ghast, actually. That's kinda cool, I guess. Ooh, this is bridge. That is so perfect. Bridge bastions are so easy to clear. Plus with this terrain, I can go for like a different kind of clear. Instead of doing like one of the traditional ones, I can just force all the piglins to leave the bastion and just have them trade out here. Oh my god, I almost just died. Dude, I was legit in the hole, stuck with the piglins. Holy crap. Damn, I got a lot of pearls. 15 already? Bro, this version I swear has like worse rates, right? Like I know the newer versions have way worse rates because they nerfed it. Right, I think they've traded everything because they're not making any more like trading noises. So yeah, I have a lot of stuff. But yeah, we got everything pretty fast. It's really good. And there's my portal. Yeah, we're finally home. I mean, this was not that bad, honestly. I'm very lucky, I will say that. Like, sure, my portal spawn was absolutely terrible, but I was able to make a bridge safely, and the direction I made the bridge in, and the first direction I went to had a fortress and a bastion pretty close. So like, I could have went that way and spent hours looking around and just being completely angry and agitated because I couldn't find anything, but I was able to find everything that I needed, which I'm not complaining. I'm very happy because in regular playthroughs, getting to the Nether, like I hate it. I hate the Nether. It's like my least favorite place. There's just lava everywhere. You can get caught on fire easily. It's just honestly so annoying to go through the Nether. All right, let's go see if I can get some feather falling on these boots. Only unbreaking. I don't want to risk going for unbreaking, then I'll just waste the enchant. I'll make a pickaxe. Maybe I can get like E4 with silk touch. Alright, we do have E4. Come on. Fortune free. I mean, it's not bad. Don't exactly need fortune, but my iron fortune free pickaxe is on its last leg. Alright, well, since the Nether was so fast, I mean, realistically, I don't know, like there was so much stuff to cut out. Got the blaze rods in like seconds, did the trading very fast as well. Might as well start setting up some villager stuff. So let's grab some wool and make some more beds, as many as I can. To be fair, I feel like it would be a good idea to place all the beds like in the middle of the island, and then once I've done all of the trading I need and stuff, I can move them into their houses once I've built the houses. But like, I mean, it's whatever. We have a lot of villagers and a lot of beds, and if I give them a lot of bread, then they're gonna do a lot of breeding. Let's just stand here and throw all of it to them. Okay, so the villagers that I do need are mending and unbreaking. That's like the main two enchants I always go for from villager trades. Obviously I always go for mending first, but if I do see a good deal for a unbreaking book, then I grab that as well, because I can make both. Obviously just get one villager away from the others, like this guy. Gonna grab this lectern hopefully, or one from all the way over there is gonna head over here. Now I'm just gonna try to put him in a hole. I don't know what this guy is doing, but he's getting in the way. All right, now it's time to grind for mending. Ooh, that only took like 3 minutes. We got mending for 18 emeralds. That's a very good price, to be honest. And I can also let this guy out of the hole. Yeah, we have a good mending price. Might as well buy a couple more right now. Alright, now I'd like to get unbreaking free. So if I can find an unoccupied villager like this guy, place a little lectern and put him in a hole as well. Alright, we have another soul trapped in a hole. Fortune 2. Alright. Now let's try to get unbreaking. Hopefully it'll be just as fast as the mending book. Ooh, there we go. We got unbreaking. It costs 4 to 5 emeralds though, which is not great. But I mean, come on, man. Like, I'm not gonna sit here for another like 15 minutes because I wanted a better price for a book. Like, I just don't really care. But hey, now we got everything set up, like at least the two main villager trades that I always need and always want. I'm breaking free and mending. Like, that is great. So now we're gonna have an unbreaking free mending 1 book for the end for an elytra. What I would also like is some spruce saplings, because spruce trees are very easy to farm, and I'd just really like some, to be honest. But you know what? I mean, I feel like this was a pretty successful episode. I mean, I did everything that I set out to do. You know, we headed to the Nether. I got blaze rods, all that I would need. I got a bunch of pearls. So you know, we have the ender eyes pretty much set. Also, I set up a mending and an unbreaking free villager. So we've got like everything pretty much set up to just go to the end next episode. I don't really think there's much else I'll need to do. So for this one, I'm gonna end it off there. You know, I'm gonna farm up some of these melons because we have a lot of them grown. And you know, in the next one, we're gonna fight the ender dragon. So if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. That would be very appreciated. Also, make sure to leave a comment because you know I wanna hear what you thought of the video. I wanna know, you know, I wanna know. Also, leave any like ideas if you want me to build something, or like just leave a comment, please. And subscribe, obviously, because if you don't, you're gonna miss out on the videos. And subscribing would be great, because if I get a lot of subscribers, then I'm cool, you know. So anyways, that is gonna be all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.